Going on YouTube, back with another video. Today we're going to be installing some new wheels and tires on my S550. I chose to go with the Forgestar cf5vs, gloss black. Going to be running 19s. Got some Michelin Pilot 4S tires mounted up. Going to be running a 325/30 in the rear and a 285/35 up front. I'll get them unboxed. I like to do a little tire comparison between the old setup and the new setup. And I'll get them installed and we'll do a little walk around. So pretty excited. Let's get to it. Alright, as you can see, got them unboxed. Just want to do a quick comparison between the performance pack wheels and the aftermarket wheels that I got here. Looking at right now is a 325 versus the 275. As you can see, quite a big difference in width here. We're talking, I think, close to 2 inches, maybe even over 2 inches of extra rubber here. But aside from the width, you also notice we've got a little bit of difference in height. The 325 falls into a, with the 30 series profile, falls into a 26-inch category, whereas the 275/40 falls into a 27-inch category. The 275s are measured in at 27.9 based off the calculator versus the 325s, which are 26.9. So a little bit of difference in height there, and quite a big difference in overall width, which should really help the handling of this car. And then what we got over here is the 285 versus the 255. Not a huge difference in width. I mean, obviously it is wider, but I think maybe a half an inch to an inch. I can't recall off the calculator what that one was. My main concern was the rear tires. But as you can see, the overall diameter is pretty much identical. Not too much different here, so shouldn't be any noticeable difference after installation here. But we'll get them put on and see how it looks. I'll do a quick walk around, but let's lay these out. There's the 285, and actually, while I got it here, let's do this real quick. I'll do a 275 versus 285 comparison. Kind of compare them a little bit here, and you can kind of see same thing here. The dimensions of the 285 versus the 325, the diameters are almost are pretty close. You can see here, it's still got a little bit of difference in height, and a little bit more width there, but yeah, we'll get them installed. Let's see if we got this one here. I'll give you a shot of the tires, the new tire wheel setup. There's kind of a quick comparison here. Just lay them down real quick. Try and get all angles here so everybody gets a good view of what's going on here. What do we got? Yeah, so 275, 255. You can even see here there's really not much of a huge difference. I mean, it is obviously a little bit wider, but I mean, look at the meat on that thing. That is going to be some serious traction. So yeah, let's get them installed, and I'll be right back with you. Well, got them mounted up, as you can see. Overall, pretty pleased with the outcome here. The fitment is spot on. I still got to get the alignment done on it, but as you can see, there's the rear tire. Try and get a better angle on there, but no poke at all. I mean, it's up in there. The fronts, definitely no issues there. It's actually it's probably actually due to my camber being a little bit. I have camber plates on here now, so I think it's got a little bit more negative camber than it should. I'm gonna, once I get it aligned, I'll have to see where the specs are at, but you can actually see it looks like I'm almost kind of got some negative camber going on there. It should be a little bit more vertical than that, but we'll get that all dialed in. I'm trying to find an alignment shop right now that's got a alignment rack that'll do the alignment without having to mount the sensors onto the wheel itself. I guess there's some machines out there that'll do it, mount it to the tire itself. I don't want to damage my wheel, and some of those racks they use it right on the rim. I don't want to chip the paint up or anything like that, but yeah, overall real nice. I haven't mentioned it, but I'm actually running some Roush coilovers on this car, single stage. I had to play with the front a little bit there. I actually had it dropped about a ½ inch lower than this when I had the performance pack wheels on there, and they worked pretty good, but the 285 35s are a little bit shorter than the 255s. So, and I've got the back maxed out, which I think is like 1.5 inches. Because it's a 325 tire, it's a little bit shorter of a diameter than the Performance Pack 275, so it gave it a little bit more wheel gap. So I raised the front up about a ½ inch, and now I think it's perfect. Though it's still got a little bit of a rake stance to it. I think it's like 1 inch different front to rear, 1 inch lower in the front than it is on the rear. I measured that from the rocker panel, the ends of the rocker panel there, front and rear, and they're about 1 inch off. So, but yeah, pretty stoked. Can't wait to get it aligned and get some track days in come this summer here. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a setup like this, 325 rear, 285 front, fits perfect. Stay tuned for more content, and thanks for watching. Bye now.